on to our next news. Thailand's Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra has been suspended from duty by the country's constitutional court. The ruling came on Tuesday as the court accepted a petition alleging Paetongtarn breached ethical standards in a diplomatic spat with Cambodia. The controversy centers around a leaked phone call in which Paetongtarn referred to Cambodia's former leader as uncle and criticized a Thai military commander, drawing fierce backlash from conservatives and prompting a coalition party to withdraw. Her approval ratings have plunged to just 9% and thousands protested her government over the weekend. A deputy prime minister from her Pheu Thai party is expected to temporarily take over. The court suspended her with immediate effect pending the final verdict, a process that could take months. Let's listen in to what she has said.
ผลคำวินิจฉัยออกมาแล้วนะคะดิฉันก็ขอน้อมรับนะคะคำพิจารณาของศาลนะคะแล้วก็ต่อจากนี้ก็จะมีได้หยุดปฏิบัติหน้าที่ใช่ไหมคะประมาณระยะเวลาน่าจะไม่แน่ใจเหมือนกันแต่ว่ามีเวลาประมาณ15วันที่จะชี้แจงนะคะก็ดิฉันเองก็จะทำให้เต็มที่นะคะในการที่จะบอกความตั้งใจที่แท้จริงนะคะว่าเรื่องของคลิปเสียงที่หลุดออกมาว่าความตั้งใจเจตนาจริงๆเกิน 100% เนี่ยว่าดิฉันตั้งเพื่อรักษาไว้ซึ่งอธิปไตยของเราเพื่อรักษาไว้ซึ่งชีวิตของกองทัพของทหารทุกๆคนเพื่อสันติภาพนะคะที่จะเกิดขึ้นในประเทศของเรานะคะดิฉันมั่นใจในสิ่งนี้มากๆที่แท้จริงนะคะว่าเรื่องของคลิปเสียงที่หลุดออกมาว่าความตั้งใจเจตนาจริงๆเกิน 100% เนี่ยว่าดิฉันตั้งใจทำเพื่อประเทศชาติพี่น้องคนไทยทุกๆคนที่รู้สึกไม่สบายใจกับเรื่องนี้หรือรู้สึกโกรธเคืองนะคะ
In a separate but symbolically linked development, Paetongtarn's father, former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra, appeared in a Bangkok court on Tuesday to face charges under Thailand's harsh royal defamation laws. Thaksin, who returned last year after 15 years in exile, was previously jailed for graft but received a royal pardon. If convicted in this case, he could face up to 15 years in prison. Observers say the combined setbacks mark a crucial moment for the Shinawatra family, long at odds with Thailand's royalists and military establishment. Meanwhile, China has responded cautiously to the suspension of Thai Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra, calling it an internal matter. A spokesperson from Beijing has said that this is Thailand's internal affair and I will not comment on it. But as a friendly neighbor, we hope that Thailand will maintain stability and development. Let's listen in to what Chinese Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Mao Ning has said.
这是泰国的内政，我不做评论。但是作为友好邻邦，我们希望泰国保持稳定和发展。
Now we are joined by Joshua Barnes. He's a correspondent at NewsX World. He's be joining us for this discussion. Joshua, what more can you tell us about this highly sensitive and rapidly evolving situation in Thailand and Shinawatra family situation?
Well, yes, absolutely, Asuma. Of course, we've heard their responses from Paetongtarn Shinawatra herself and also a Chinese spokesperson. But I want to take this back now, and this really is a moment of instability for a family which ultimately, barring a short gap, has ruled over Thailand for around 2 decades. The Shinawatra family, Thaksin, of course, the head of that himself, Prime Minister as well. This family have been ruling over Thailand themselves, billionaires and extremely wealthy, facing difficult situations including military coups and also political and court challenges. But this really is a signal of a move that Paetongtarn Shinawatra may be regretting. That leaked conversation that was taking place with the former ruler of Cambodia, an important figure, and in the face of recent uncertainty and border relations that have been strained, leading to a small firing and deaths along the border as well. Approval ratings of Paetongtarn have dropped in recent months, going from over 30% in March now, as you mentioned already, to below 10%, and this for somebody who has only been in power for 10 months herself. It will be extremely difficult now that the Constitutional Court has backed this motion that was presented by 36 senators looking for the suspension. There will be a lengthy process that is expected. For the moment now, the Deputy Prime Minister is in caretaker charge while that Constitutional Court pause and ruling on the Prime Minister, Paetongtarn Shinawatra, has come into force. It will be interesting to see if the Shinawatra family can recover. They've overfaced adversity in the past, as I've mentioned, military coups and other court action. But Thaksin himself, as you mentioned as well, is facing 2 separate court actions. So this could be a shifting in the tide of control in Thailand, and although China said it's an internal matter, there could be wider ramifications. Thailand, part of the ASEAN nations, of course the recent ASEAN summit, key and pivotal to Chinese movement. They're looking at a world with Donald Trump and his tariff action, and looking at closer neighbours as potential trading partners. Also Cambodia, as I mentioned, a country where there has been conflict, and Myanmar is close by as well. So one we will keep an eye on, and one that we will continue to cover.
Thank you very much, Joshua, you will stay with us as we move on to our next news. In Azerbaijan's capital,